NASA's tracking an asteroid that has a very small chance of hitting Earth in 23 years. One of the topics that we are talking about tonight here at 10 o'clock. Sean and Swan with you. Great to be with you. The Pacers won tonight, and we are on the eve of the Big Ten tournament appearances for Purdue tomorrow in the early game, and then IU in the late game. So we got a lot of things to discuss. We'll get to all of that, but I feel like Eddie Rabbit ought to be cranking
Cue
up.
it up.
I love the rainy night.
Yeah, it won't rain all night, probably the next couple of hours here, and light stuff too. The good thing about that is that the rivers have still been elevated from the big rainmaker we had. That won't be the case tonight. So let's show you the vantage point from our camera here outside the studios. We're looking east. Yep, there you go. That sums it up right there in a nutshell. Now, if you follow me long enough, you know my distaste for cold rain, so I won't even go there. 37 in Franklin, 44 here downtown, 38 in Crawfordsville. Starting to see what we've been telling you about the last couple of days. Little bit of mixing up there across the northeastern counties in our viewing area. Then better chance, I think, of seeing some snow accumulation. Fort Wayne to the Michigan border here. So we're going to hover in the mid-40s. I don't envision any of our area getting below freezing, so I don't see, other than wet roads, I don't see any big problems for tomorrow. But just keep in mind, if you have to get out and get up to the Michiana border, it might be a little slushy at times there. Here's the forecast for tomorrow, so you can see we're in the low 40s, upper 30s. Going to be one of those days where it might be spitting rain or some snowflakes at one point, and maybe some peaks of sunshine in the afternoon. And then we will be watching this closely going into the weekend. And this is going to be a situation where you want to follow the forecast, because it is not, it is possible that some areas Sunday morning might wake up to some snow accumulation.
Really?
And again, it's not uncommon for us to have snow in March. We all know that. We don't want it, but it's not uncommon. Exact tract, and that will kind of dictate who will see and how much. But yeah, well, there is going to be some snow, I think, Saturday night and very early Sunday morning. But I should also point out too that we're going to have a lot of dry hours this weekend as well.
That's good.
So I think Saturday probably the better of the 2 days this weekend. Coldest air yet to come. And we'll talk about that at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we got a lot to cover tonight at 11 for sure in terms of weather. Yeah. Want to keep you
and
weather
a warm-up too, by the way. A warm-up in the center.
You're going to want to hear that information as well. Sean will be back with us just in a couple of minutes. But we do want to talk about one of the stories that we're covering tonight on 13 News at 11. We've had a couple of shootings across Indianapolis tonight. We will be bringing you the very latest. In fact, they were happening on both opposite sides of Marion County, so we'll be bringing you an update. And we also want to let you know that the search continues tonight for this gunman who shot and killed a man outside a parking lot in Greenwood. And our Rich Nye was on that story today.
A 911 call brought Greenwood police to the parking lot of the Emerson Point Strip Mall about 9:20 Wednesday night.
Witnesses in the lot said that two men were arguing. One male pulled a gun and shot the other male in the head, and then fled northbound in a dark-colored SUV.
52-year-old Tim Sanito died at the hospital. He lived less than 3 miles from here on the southeast side of Indianapolis. Sanito was an engineer with NSK Corporation in Franklin. His wife says he ate dinner with co-workers at the Greenwood Ale Emporium on a regular basis, sometimes entertaining business clients, and was usually home by 9:30. She says he was with co-workers Wednesday night. She calls her husband of almost 30 years a gentle and kind church-going man who would not fight with anyone. Ale Emporium did not respond to my messages. The HR department at NSK Corporation said no comment when reached by phone. Police hope security video from area businesses may help them see what happened.
So as police continue to investigate that homicide last night, if you saw that outside of the Ale Emporium in the parking lot last night around 9:30, please call Greenwood Police. Even if you caught a description of the guy that came out, the vehicle that he left in, he was heading toward Indianapolis, please, please, please call Greenwood Police and let's get some justice for this family this evening. All right, I want to turn our attention now to this space rock. Have some space news tonight. An asteroid that has a very, very, very small chance of hitting Earth.
But it's not a zero chance.
Right, not a zero chance. Right, I guess, you know, they're very smart at NASA, but,
yes,
you know, look, this is going to be 23 years from now. But I thought, look, it's an asteroid, it's a space rock, and we've got video. So let's go ahead and put it out there. There it is. That's that asteroid that NASA is tracking. It's about the size of an Olympic swimming pool. NASA ranks the chance of it actually striking Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046 as extremely unlikely, with no cause for public concern. The agency says it monitors this asteroid daily, and the risk level will probably decline. But look, space rocks, asteroids, they always get everybody's attention, even if there's little chance of it hitting.
Look, if you've watched Armageddon, you know, enough times.
Exactly.
Man, it's fascinating. You talked about it, though. I mean, just the brain power at NASA.
They're the smartest people on the planet, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. I'll be 82 when that thing becomes really the lead story.
Yeah.
23
well, we
years
were joking.
from now?
We were joking in our morning editorial meeting. I'm like, I won't be here. And then, you know, our news director looked at me. It's only 23 years.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I will.
Okay,
at least
there
I
you
hope.
go.
At least, yeah.
All right, so folks who are traveling up for the Purdue game tomorrow up to Chicago, and or the IU fans heading up to Chicago, how's the weather up there?
I think okay.
Yeah.
Still might have some leftover snowflakes, but I suspect by the time they hit the road, things should be very, you know, maybe not smooth, wet roads at most, but it's not like Chicago's getting a huge drop. Now, Milwaukee, a little bit different story under a winter storm warning. Good luck to the Boilermakers. They got Rutgers. Rutgers upset Michigan today. And, and IU will have the late game. So, boy.
Be great if they could both be playing.
I haven't seen the brackets. Is it possible for them to, are they on the opposite side of brackets?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure our fans.
Is it too much to ask for a Purdue,
wouldn't that be
IU
awesome?
Big Ten championship?
Wouldn't that be awesome? So, it'll be interesting to see. I'd like to see, obviously, both teams do well in the tournament, and then we move on to March Madness, and we're excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so wake-up weather tomorrow, kind of a blustery day?
Yeah, blustery day. Certainly, we're not going to have this. Today was actually, I thought, a pretty decent day.
Yeah, it was nice.
We had some sun to start out, finish with the rain. Here's forecast for tomorrow. As you get ready to head out the door, just know we're going to have wind chills 25 near 30. And there you go. You can see the wind speeds from the west-northwest. So, going to have a blustery feel. There will be some flurries, some snow showers, some rain showers kind of mixing. It's going to be spitting at us from time to time. Nothing too terribly heavy.
But you know what? It's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh,
and that's
yes,
all
my
that
friend.
we care about tomorrow.
It's Friday. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Tammy says, with this weather forecast, we need to put Sean in detention.
That's a daily basis sometimes,
We've got Glenn saying, go Purdue, go IU. He's like me. I had kids that went to both schools. I paid for both. I can cheer for both.
You can cheer for both. You better believe it.
That's right. Let's see whoever else is joining us. Tammy from Crawfordsville. We've got Peggy saying, go Indiana teams. Let's see.
Wish we had some more Indiana teams making it into the dance.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Teresa joining us. Andrew from Elwood. Pamela said he said the S word.
Oh, boy.
Meaning snow. And Emery says, and this is why we blame Sean. Hashtag blame Sean.
There you go.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us at 10 o'clock. Sean and Swan with you every night this week at 10 o'clock, and we'll be both back with you tonight on 13 News at 11 over on Channel 13. We'll see you then. Good night.